going on, family? Welcome back to Adam Says. So check this out, right? I'm at work today, right? Hear a call over the radio. They said they trespassed the guy, came back on property because he thought the legal trespass was just a cooling off period. You know, only white folks think they can get trespassed and be cooling off and shit. It means just to cool off, but whatever. So I go to the room. I'm like, okay, shit, I'm finna go to the room, see what this motherfucker got. Cause you know, sometimes they be leaving cash behind, chips, you know what I'm saying, drugs, you know what I mean? They be leaving a whole bunch of shit behind. So I'm like, fuck it, shit, I'm gonna go up there. So I go up there to the room and I see, you know, my homegirl and this little Mexican cat. You know what I'm saying? And they sitting outside the room. I'm like, oh shit, y'all waiting on this motherfucker too? You know what I'm saying? Like, what, he got some shit up in there? They like, nah, he in the room. I'm like, he in the room? Like, and he in there with somebody? They like, nah, he in there, he just packing his shit. Nah, number one procedure when you work in security, once you trespass somebody, you don't have the luxury to go in your room and pack by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can come out there, motherfucker, with a gun and want to shoot all niggas and Mexicans. Bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? So I'm looking like, man, y'all tweaking. You know what I'm saying? How the hell y'all gonna let this dude go up in the room and shit? He been trespassed. They're like, nah, he cool. So I'm like, all right, man, I'm about to go in the room. He come out. Oh, more security? Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. You know what I'm saying? Some of the 28-year-old motherfucker. So I'm like, oh, so this is cool, huh? So we walking him to the elevator. And my sister, you know what I'm saying, my homegirl, she like, sir, do you got your mask? He was like, well, he doesn't have a mask on. His mask is below his nose. Why do I have a mask? Talking about me. I looked him dead in his eye. I said, man, fuck you. Don't worry about what the hell I got going on over here. Your ass the one getting kicked out. That white boy looked at me in my eye. I looked at him right back like, yeah, you got the right nigga today. Today's the day. God damn it. So anyway, so we get on the elevator, right? So I'm talking to my sister, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, G, so did he tell you to wait outside or were you instructed to? You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit with her. He like, excuse me, guys, excuse me. I said, yo, shut the fuck up. He just looked like crazy because I'm looking like, you know, you disrespectful. You interrupting our conversation. He's gonna say, bro, all I wanna know is that I have people that I work with in here. And I want you guys to stand 30 feet behind me. I said, man, kiss my ass. I said, you lucky we don't put our foot up in your ass, up in this motherfucker. So as soon as we get off the elevator, he try to walk all fast. Cause you know, we gotta escort the motherfucker all the way off. So I walked fast right with him. God damn it, I was like, hell yeah. I said, excuse me, sir, ma'am, yeah, move out the way. We kicking him out. He looking like, I'm looking like, yeah, nigga, right behind you. He walking fast, I'm walking fast. He walking fast, I'm walking fast. Tell me some, I said, excuse me, folks, yeah, we kicking them out. Make way, kicking somebody out. People start clapping and shit. Woo, get him out of here, security, yeah. You know how white folks is, them motherfuckers love that shit. They love that action. That motherfucker went outside those doors and looked dumb as hell. I was like, hell yeah, baby, all in the day. That's how you get it started. You ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I'm gonna do in my hotel and casino. Fuck out of here. You got kicked out. You getting your ass out. You know what I mean? Then I went on another call. This is the other call I went on to. They was like, yeah, we got a guest that's having a hard time breathing. He requested 911. So you know what I say when I hear that hard time breathing, I'm like, do I gotta put on 2 masks around this motherfucker and a biohazard suit? You know what I mean? So I get to the floor, I'm about to make contact with the room, call them dispatch, like, yo, I'm gonna make contact with this room. Then I hear something in the lobby area where the elevator at, because I came from the back of house area. And I go over there and a man come out on his knees. And I was like, oh shit! You know what I mean? I didn't know what was going on, because when I see somebody on their knees, it means one of 3 things. Either they praying, they sick, or they sucking dick. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So when dude came out, and then his wife comes out, she's like, help, I was like, oh shit, these niggas don't know English. I'm like, sir, hello? Sir, have you been exposed to anyone with COVID? Do you have your vaccination? You know, treat them like they do us and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I had vaccine. I had vaccine. You know, he was probably like maybe Czechoslovakian or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Said he had a hard time breathing and he didn't want to walk. So I was like, well, you can't stand up to get to your room? He was like, no, I crawl. So the nigga crawled on to his room. I was like, well, fuck it. You know, you gonna crawl, you gonna crawl. Some people like to crawl. It is what it is. So we get to the room, the paramedics come, you know what I'm saying? The fire department come and shit. He said he has high blood pressure, but hasn't taken his medication in years. I'm like, what kind of shit is that? How do you have high blood pressure and don't take your medication in years? Anyway, he checked his blood pressure good. They did his EKG, checked his heart was good. They checked his blood sugar was good. You know, they had the little monitor thing on his finger and shit. His finger was doing like this and shit, doing like this. I'm looking like, man, he's talking about he got to throw up. I'm looking, I step to the side. I'm like, man, that shit project. I swear to God, I'm kicking him out. That shit get on my jacket, it is over. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like that shit. That shit's nasty. You know what I'm saying? So the doctors, I mean the paramedics or whatever, they couldn't really find nothing was wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I kind of personally think this motherfucker probably ate an edible or something because he was able to stand up. I mean, his vitals was all good. Like, you know, I mean, you probably just high. You know, he was 52. You know what I'm saying? Blood pressure was great. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up transporting this motherfucker to the hospital. And I was like, shit, you think you sick? Wait till your ass go in that motherfucker. Your ass go come out with the heebie-jeebies, goddammit.